Hello again, and I want to start off by saying that, of course, if you do like this video, please be sure to hit the thumbs up. And for those 85% of you who have watched the videos and haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It will be much appreciated. And of course, when you do subscribe, make sure you also ring the bell. And there's the bell. So be sure to ring the bell, and that way then you will see my next videos whenever they appear. Now today's coin is a Canadian coin, and it's about Niagara Falls, or in French, Niagara. So about 15,000 years ago, almost all of Canada was covered by a layer of ice, over 2 kilometers thick in some areas. As the climate got warmer, the ice melted to form hundreds of thousands of lakes, which of course is why Canada now has over 800,000 lakes that are larger than 100,000 square meters. That's about the size of 20 American football fields. Anything smaller is a pond, at least by Canadian standards. Other countries have different ways of measuring what constitutes a lake. As the 5 Great Lakes formed, the quickest way for the water to flow from Lake Erie to Lake Ontario was over a 55-meter high cliff, known today as the Niagara Escarpment. Normally, a cliff would quickly wear away and flatten out, but the Niagara Escarpment is different. The rock at the top of the cliff, the capstone, is what we refer to it as, is a rather hard limestone and dolomite mix. Below it is predominantly shale, a much softer rock. As the shale wears away, the capstone eventually breaks off under its own weight, and we maintain a sheer cliff. The waterfall stays in existence. And over the last 12,000 years or so, the cliff has worn back to where it is today. With the flow of the falls reduced due to the operation of a hydroelectric power plant, the falls will take at least another 50,000 years to wear all the way back to Lake Erie, where the falls will just disappear. But until that happens, Niagara Falls will continue to be Canada's #1 tourist spot for a good while yet. Now, in 2003, the Royal Canadian Mint struck a set of 6 proofs called the Natural Wonders Collection. And I'll just show you here from the book, Natural Wonders Collection. There's the Niagara Falls one. Notice the picture. There's a lot more color in the picture here to show you what the colors are supposed to look like. But you don't really see all of them at the same time. So the picture, though, is supposed to give you a bit of an idea. So these 6 proofs, and they were struck in proof only, were referred to as, again, the Natural Wonders Collection. And this was one, and the Niagara Falls was the first of the series, which was struck over the next 2 years, so 2003 to 2005. 4 of the 6 coins had a hologram design, including this one. So if we look at it carefully there, we can see indeed it is a hologram that is on the coin. And as you know, as I'm seeing it moving around, it gets different colors showing, just not all of them at the same time, as you saw in the picture in the book. Now, how the Mint makes the hologram designs and applies it to the coin is proprietary. That means that it's a well-kept secret. One could probably guess as to how it works, but I really don't want to get into all the science on that. You can check online, look under holograms and see how they are created and how they work. I bought this coin, by the way, because, well, the simple answer is I liked it. I visited Niagara Falls many times as a child, and found it to be an amazing natural phenomenon. But I decided not to buy the rest of the coins in this series. Now, this is an important thing for collectors to remember, especially those on a limited budget, is that you should never ever feel compelled to buy a whole series of a coin. Don't ever feel like you have to get the whole series once you get the first one. Also, for purposes of value or investment, in many cases, the first coin in the series tends to be the one that gains the most value anyway. So if you get just the first one, that's probably the best one to get investment-wise. Now, some details on this coin. Let's get it out of here so you can get a closer look at it. It is 99.99% pure silver, or another way we could say it is 0.9999 fine. So it's really great Canadian pure silver. It does use Canadian silver, by the way, as do all Canadian silver commemorative coins. It is pure silver, 1 troy ounce of pure silver, and of course was struck in proof only. The case is made of wood. Funny enough, it's made of wood rather than the usual metal shell covered with the artificial leather. It's referred to as leatherette. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity. Right here. Tells you a bit about Niagara Falls and a bit about the coin. A certificate of authenticity. It also comes with a little card that you can fill out if you're going to give it as a gift. This one, of course, I bought in the secondary market. Unfortunately, they had not filled this thing out. So if anyone is ever buying one of these, check and see if this card is in there, and if it's not filled out, and if it's going to give it as a gift, you don't necessarily have to fill it out, but it's great to have that little option. And the coin capsule sits in a hole, and it has a ribbon tab, as you can see here, which makes it easier for me to pull the coin out, which is great. And no struggle to get the coin out, and you can pull it out and appreciate it. Her Majesty is not a hologram; it is a proof. She's a nice frosty portrait of her here. The coin uses the old portrait of Her Majesty from 2003. Halfway in the middle of 2003, the portrait of the Queen was changed. So this is the older 2003 portrait. The rest of these series of coins use the new portrait of the Queen. This is the only one that used the old one, which was probably a factor in why it also became a more valuable coin. In my opinion, this is one of the nicest Canadian commemorative coins ever struck. The subject matter is something that most Canadians are familiar with, and even many non-Canadians know of Niagara Falls and would like to visit if they haven't already. In fact, when I ask my students in Japan what they think of when they think of Canada, they often say Niagara Falls, along with maple syrup and Justin Bieber. Ouch. This beautiful coin can be had for as little as $50 on eBay. However, I definitely recommend that you support your local coin dealer and check them out and see if they have one of these for sale. There's quite a lot of them out there on the secondary market. So yeah, check your local dealer, see if he has one, and if he doesn't, well, he'll probably be able to find you one fairly easily. And so there we are. That is our coin of the day, coin of this week, from Niagara Falls hologram. And again, beautiful coin, and about $50 American when you shop in the right place. Now, I did want to also say that I am still hoping to do a presentation on Ukrainian coins, but I do need to get some more regular circulating Ukrainian coins to do it. I only have 4 Ukrainian coins at the moment, so So I'm kind of holding up on that. The ironic thing, of course, is I got lots of old Soviet coins, but I don't want to do the Soviet Union at this point in time for obvious reasons. But if anyone can help me with acquiring some more Ukrainian coins, please let me know. And you can find my email. You can send me a private email or whatever the case may be. And of course, if you do have any questions about this coin or anything at all, please post in the comments. And if you have any suggestions for any other types of coins I could do presentations on, I definitely appreciate it. And I thank everybody for watching.